Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be playing a Samurai's BOROS aggro theme. As many of you may know, it's been a long summer so far, and within, Magic the Gathering, especially the standard format, it's been very stale, right? So we've been trying to make something new every day, or just, incorporate more variety within the channel, even through the historic Brawl content. Because so far I've been really drained out. Like, I just don't know what to do every day. Like, I don't know what to make. I think we covered the bases, we covered even more unplayed cards, we featured almost everything. So we're still trying to make something that has variety in it, and also that's kind of different, right? I could have made a Boros aggro list just like the one that's being played on the ladder and just played that and featured it on the channel, but where's the fun in that? You've seen that many times before. So samurais aren't really a thing that works. They're not a thing that's good. They're not a thing that even has seen play at all. You probably saw one or two decks when the Kamigawa set first came out, and then it just died relatively quickly because they're just terrible cards. But what we try to do here is just play some of the samurais and also play some of the better cards along with them, and just focus more on the aggro game plan. And with this, we have a standard best of one list that has an average converted mana cost of 2.2. It has 24 creatures, 12 non-creatures, and 24 lands. Boros aggro, Boros, mana base here, and the idea here is to just play a couple of these samurais here that might give us value even a little bit on the late game, and just go from there. We're not trying to reach the late game, of course. So with that, we have 4 Kumano, pretty straightforward, the best aggro card in a very long time. 4 Play with Fire, 4 Reinforced Ronin. Pretty decent here, not gonna lie. It's fine, right? Ronin, I'm like, I can't say I'm a huge fan of the card, but I do like the card. That's all I'm gonna say, right? The best way to play the Ronin is when you have that patchwork automaton, the artifact. I think that's the best line for the Ronin here, and obviously Anvil as well. Selfless Samurai and Goro here. Selfless Samurai says whenever a samurai attacks, you gain lifelink, and it also provides indestructible, so it's pretty decent card against control. Goro here is very good when we have 5 mana or 6 mana, especially because we can make dragon and give it haste right away. So this is the kind of samurai that's kind of good in mid to late game. 4 Royal Eruptions. We absolutely rely on our burn cards here because they close out the game most of the time. 4 Brutal Cathars. This is my tech card against mono green, I guess, because mono green is like by far our hardest matchup. But I think the one that's very close by it has to be mono black, or maybe Orzhov. That's like removal heavy, right? Especially Blood on the Snow. 2 Rizona here. Rizona is like a 3 mana samurai that says whenever it deals damage, you put an indestructible counter on it, but whenever your opponent deals damage to you, you remove an indestructible counter on it. A 3 mana of 3/3 that has haste and potentially has indestructible, which is pretty decent at least. 4 Sunrise Cavalier. It's a better Rizona here in my opinion. We really don't need the indestructible counter because we have Selfless Samurai, but you know what? We wanted to play Samurai. This is the best I can do for Samurais, to be honest, because they're just terrible cards, right? 2 Thundering Raijus as a top end, and 2 Ryu Storm's Edge. Never really featured, never really saw Ryu even, so it doesn't really matter that much. If you want this list to escalate, might as well play 4 Raijus, cut the Rizona, right? Play something else like a Stormseeker. That's just the other Boros deck is just the better aggro deck. But if you want an aggro list that's different, that's also Boros, it fits within your colors. This is just, it's a little different, but it can win games. That's the thing, like, it can win games. But just like any other aggro list, some games you reach a point where, like, if they're gaining a lot of life and you're starting to lose value, or like they're removing your creatures, just concede and move on to the next game. The main idea behind aggro is to just rack up as many wins as possible with as little time as possible. So far, I do like the list, but not that much, mainly because of the samurai cards here. If I was to change it, or if I was to play an aggro list, I'd probably play my mono red list. But I just wanted to try something different today, try something new, something that I can mainly get some wins with, and just move on from like mono red and stuff like that. And I haven't played Boros in quite a while, so I tried Samurais, and so far, you have a positive win rate. Like your win rate is probably like a little bit close to 60% with this list, which is all that you can ask for, to be honest, when it comes to aggro. Very straightforward, it's going to be a very short intro as well, very short video as well, because I just didn't really want to play this like, I really didn't want to play aggro for like too long and feature a lot of gameplays. And with that being said, like I said, I've been really disliking standard. Like even on my off time, when I have time to play, I just never touch standard. I never play standard. That's why you don't see me ranking up or anything like that, because the format is just really terrible, right? And it's like this every time. Right before a new set comes out, it's just super stale. Like it's a burnout for me. So I apologize if you guys see that the video is small or little or short or anything like that. I'm just really not interested in standard at the moment, although I am trying to provide standard content because I know you guys enjoy it, and that's the idea here, right? So tomorrow probably going to be another historic brawl video, to be honest. I'm not even interested in standard, so the day after is going to feature a standard video. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you find any value within my content, if you've been enjoying it, you have to excuse me because I'm trying my best here, right? So subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later with another video. Okay, bye. All right, so Kumano, Rizona, and Play with Fire. All right, I guess we can cast Kumano on 2, maybe? Yeah, we can definitely do that, I think. Let's see what they play. They obviously have something there. Hopefully not a, okay. Let's hit their face with the Play with Fire. Reinforced Ronin, I think I'm going to take that. Alright, let's lead with the Kumano here. And let's attack with the Reinforced Ronin. Okay. Let's see what happens. Outland Liberator. Yeah, they might sacrifice it. But they're not. Wow, okay. I guess we go for the Rizona here. Yeah, they take the block. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what they had. It's good to know. I'm playing mono green, it seems like. Oh wow, really? And they're investing on it? That's kind of crazy, right? Sure. I think we go for the Sunrise Cavalier here, to be honest. Or maybe we can go Ronin and Selfless Samurai. Yeah, let's have them react. Because I think they'd want to sacrifice their Liberator for this, or maybe not. Okay. Okay, so we can keep up Play with Fire? Do we need to? Not really. Yeah, we can just attack here. Sure. Return the Ronin to my hand. The Ronin is kind of annoying for them, right? They're down to 11. Toski. Okay. Sure. I don't really care about the indestructible counter here or them drawing a card. I think the upside of us passing is just a lot better, right? Alright, let's play the Cavalier here. It's necessary, I think. I think we do try to go for as much damage as possible since they're going to chump that. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're going to chump that. That's fine. They can't really race us that much because they're dead next turn. They need to play something here or kill us here actually, or else they're dead with the play with fire. Or they need to gain life at least. At the very least. That's something. But what else do you have? Oh. Let's protect that, because it has trample. Alright, so they do attack here, but with just one creature, yeah, that's fine. GG's. Nice, that was actually pretty good. GG's. Alright. Do we risk drawing the third land? I'm gonna mulligan this hand, even though it's a pretty decent hand here. Okay. Let's see. Our hand is very fragile here. Very, very fragile. Another tap land. Okay. Interesting. They're gonna pass like that. I think we're just gonna play the Arizona here. Yeah, drawing this many lands has to be GG's, right? Yeah, Vanishing Verse doesn't do anything, but Infernal Grasp does, which of course you do have. Okay. I knew they were gonna play Edgar here. Yeah, Brutal Cathar sucks against Orzhov, right? Okay, and we just flooded? Like, we really flooded here. Another Infernal Grasp, okay. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Unfortunately, they get life linkers now as well. And we really needed a better hand than this. Three, 4, 5, 6. If they gain 1 life, bro, can't do it back to back. They're gonna gain a ton of life here. I guess we can attack with the Cavalier, sure. Whatever. Legion Angel, okay. Alright. That's pretty good. GG's. Nice. That's all you need. Okay. I guess we try this. Not that it's good in any way necessarily, but we have some sequence, we have some removal. I guess we do give it a try. Alright, play a tap land, pass. Sure. See what they got. Really? Yikes. Yep, that's all we got for now. They target us again. They don't have enough enchantments. And drawing this many royal eruptions, I guess we can put them to use somehow. Borrowed time, sure. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, GG's. Because if you're drawing lands like that, it's just a nightmare, right? It really is a nightmare. Because you can't play the game. Like with a hand like this and you're supposed to be aggressive, if you really can't play the game. Okay. At least we can kill them. They're playing BOROS runes, which is kind of terrible, right? They have a full hand. I mean, eventually we're gonna lose this game. Spirited Companion, okay. Man, enough with the lands, please. Holy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 7th one. They're at 5 life. They blocked. They didn't block because they might have another rune of sustenance here. That's what I'm guessing. Touch the spirit realm, okay. Sure. Why let them have it? Okay, so that's game. Man, like, we got there eventually, but... GG's. If it's not for the burn spells, we wouldn't have gotten there. Alright, so this is a very good hand, actually. Wow. That's insane. Okay. This is a very good hand for me. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and we have removal. This is an ideal hand. So this is red, this is white, and then we'll have double red and double white. Oh, they didn't fix the sound bug? Oh, how hard is it for you to fix a sound bug, wizards? It really makes them seem like they're bad at their job. Or they just don't care. I mean, instead of just putting stuff in the store and trying to get more money, just fix the main issue that you have of the game, which is the sound bug. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Next turn we can have 3 hasters, which is not bad. But they're playing Abzan. Okay. That's funny. That's all they have for now. That's damage. Wedding announcement isn't really going to do much. Kumano has to get down here, I think. That puts them way behind if we kill their creature. I don't want them to block any damage. They're down to 6 and we have a Royal Eruption, so they need something. A meat hook won't save them here. Sure. That's all they got. That's fine. And that's a game, I think. Well, close to it. Next turn it is, I guess. Well, they're down to 1 life. They're going to be down to 1 life, which is pretty good for us. Alright, so far so good. It's not going to be enough. Alright. Rayu. Yeah, GG's. 3 attackers to 2 blockers. That's game. Bad hand, huh? Yeah. Very terrible. Yeah, this is also pretty bad here. Okay. So I guess two Kumanus on turn 2. Let's just hope to draw a land here, at least. Yeah, if we can draw a land, that'd be insane, right? Because we'd play a very big Rizona or Sunrise Cavalier. Yeah, they're playing Naya, Restoration of Iganjo, okay. We definitely played slow enough, right? We're not applying enough pressure at all. Drawing a land here is crazy, though. Okay. Gonna go for the Rizona here, although the Sunrise Cavalier would have been a better play because it has trample, right? Alright, next turn should be a very explosive turn. I just want 1 more land. Okay, they get a land back, sure. They play a plains here, yeah, they're sort of ramping. Oh man. Really? Man, the lifelink is just unforgiving in this format. Alright, so I guess we're gonna race that. Except we don't really have lifelink. Alright, let's race that. Okay, that's a very, very big turn for us. Alright, so even they can't really, if they don't have a board wipe, they can't really attack, right? They do lose unless they play like 2 or 3 creatures. But even if they do, they get back to 7, and I mean, our board presence is just very good. But so is theirs. I mean, this is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Yeah, they have removal. They do attack here, I believe. Okay. Alright, well, this is how they win. Okay. They block here, they take 5. They can't. They have to block here. They take 4. That's not enough, bro. What's going on? That is not enough. Man, that's not enough. Okay, well this block is enough, right? GG's. That was a pretty bad, an amateur block there. Very, very bad. But good for us. Nice. Alright. That's a mulligan. Bad hand, but whatever. Can't mulligan any more than that. Okay, drawing a land is pretty good. At least we can hope to dodge a Juari, but not a make disappear or a removal. Siphon Inside, okay. Siphon Inside is terrible against aggro, right? I mean, I guess it can be pretty decent, right? Since it can like find some creatures off the top that they can play, or maybe just even removal. But what are the odds, right? I mean, no, I can't even say that. It's so easy for our opponents to get lucky, but it's not easy for us to do that. Yeah, they go for removal here, probably off the top, maybe even creature. If they got Arizona, that's pretty terrible for us. Okay, well we didn't draw a good creature off the top, because this gets bounced. We're gonna play it anyway, I think. At least we're dodging a counter spell here. Yeah, but if they're playing control, they probably have like a Shadow's Verdict. Baleful Mastery? Really? I guess? That is really bad for you, opponent. That really sucks for you. But I mean, our draw wasn't even that good because it's slow, right? Another Selfless Samurai. Yeah, that's what they got off the top. So maybe that's bad control if you're playing creatures. That's horrible control. Especially a Tenacious Underdog on turn 2. That's just terrible for you, opponent. We didn't draw a land off the top, which is unfortunate here. Skill their Selfless Samurai. They gave the Underdog Indestructible, yeah. Nonetheless, we're just really going to like lose out quickly here. Just gonna pass, yeah. We don't have a good play here. Even if we were to target the Underdog, they'd sacrifice the Selfless Samurai, right? Yeah, they went for another Siphon Insight. Yeah, they can get pretty much anything here. Play a creature that they get off the top as well. Let's just try to clear the way here. Negate, sure. Alright, now we need to attack. Because even if they were to exile anything, I'd trade with that. Yeah, the Underdog gets exiled, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I think if they had a... They got a Thundering Raiju. Yeah, it's just... Siphon Insight is terrible against aggro. GG's. Maybe they do have another negate here, but no. Yeah, Siphon Insight is very bad against aggro. GG's. Alright. Okay. Alright, so turn 2 Kumano, obviously. Of course. Can't play turn 2 Samurai. We want the Cavalier to be big. At least we drew an extra land here for the Raiju, right? And it was mainly turn 2 Kumano because of our lands, right? Lands are always going to be an issue. Yeah, they're gaining life. Okay. Nice. Yeah, they get a pest through that as well. Yikes. Alright, so it has to be the Cavalier here. For me, I think. Even though the Arizona can get bigger, which is nice, but at the same time, we can't really afford to have that because it doesn't have trample. Okay, put the +1 counter on the Cavalier here because it has trample, so if they block the Raiju, yeah, they take it. Interesting. At least we have Arizona, which has haste next turn, but taking it was interesting, right? So far, it's very interesting. Asuka, God of the Tree. Really? Let's see. Yeah, they gotta take the blocks here. They're down to 4. I'm gonna keep the Sokenzan in hand that because we have the mana for it, right? Yeah, Prosperous Innkeeper can gain them life, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna play the Sokenzan here. Oh, that's a lot of life, yeah. Yeah, they're just trying to hold here so far, I guess. Sure. Alright. They block, they take, what? They take 4, possibly. Or maybe 5. If they take 5, that's interesting, right? If they take 5, that's 2 more damage. That's not enough. Alright, let's attack. They're down to 6. So yeah, 1 goes through, we just Royal Eruption and win. Sokenzan was not the most ideal play for us. Alright. They didn't even top deck a single land, which was very fortunate for us. GG's. Nice.